Hello and welcome to Brainy Mood. In today's video, we will discuss the need for friends and share 9 awesome tips on how to make friends. Therefore, we urge you to watch the video till the very end. While you're here, kindly subscribe to this channel for more great content such as this. Now, let's dive in. The need to make friends. No man is an island. This famous phrase from the English poet John Donne describes the need for friends. Friends laugh and cry with us, they encourage us, and support us through thick and thin. However, people have become islands because they don't know how to make friends. Though technology has served to globalize the whole world, people are increasingly becoming lonely. Though the internet makes it easier to make friends across the globe, people have become more isolated. Statistics indicate that loneliness has been on the rise since the turn of the century. Research conducted by Cigna in 2020 estimates that about 61% of American adults feel lonely, and 3 out of 5 Americans have experienced or are experiencing loneliness. So, how do we solve the problem of loneliness? We need to make friends, but how do we go about it? Here are 9 tips on how to make friends. The first tip to making new friends, which is often overlooked, is to smile and be friendly. There is no way you can make friends if you always have a stern, unfriendly look. People are naturally drawn to smiling faces. A gentle smile can be a great icebreaker and endear you to people. Take, for example, you are a tourist in a busy city and are looking for directions to your destination. Who are you likely to strike up a conversation with and eventually ask for directions? A stern-looking, busy pedestrian or a smiling old lady? Naturally, you'll be drawn to the old lady just because she has a smile and seems approachable. Of course, this doesn't mean you should keep smiling every second of every minute, even if there's nothing to smile about. The idea is to lighten your face by relaxing the facial muscles so that even if you are not deliberately smiling, your face will appear to do so and naturally draw people to you. So, the first step on how to make friends is to smile. Look decent. Smiling, however, is not enough if you don't look decent. And that brings us to our next tip on how to make friends, which is to dress decently. You don't have to look like an A-list celebrity on the red carpet or a high-end model at the Met Gala. A simple, less costly outfit with a sweet-smelling fragrance will do the trick. Just like a sweet smile, a decent attire will make you approachable. Consequently, an expensive outfit will make you appear haughty and snobbish. Dressing shabbily won't help your course either, as most people are suspicious of those who are unkempt. Thus, the key to making friends is to look decent, neat, and smell nice. This will, no doubt, attract people to you and will make people accept your hand of friendship. The third tip is to learn how to start, sustain, and have a meaningful conversation. This may come easy to some people, especially when it comes to making the first move, but if you are an introvert like me, then it will be a bit more difficult. However, the rewards of having deep friendships should be enough to lure you out of your shell. A simple hello, followed by a graceful compliment, can break the ice and set you up for a great conversation. You can compliment the shirt or dress the person is wearing, the drink the person just ordered, or the car. This second tip on how to make friends can be very tricky, but remember, keep your compliments simple, graceful, and harmless. One way to do that is to ask yourself how you'd feel if anyone paid you that same compliment. Be present at events. The fourth tip on how to make friends is to attend social functions or sporting events. Believe it or not, social functions and sporting events are where most people hang out and forge great friendships. So, to find a friend, be sure to attend social functions and utilize the conversational skills you learned in tips 1 and 2. Always remember to have meaningful conversations with the people you come across, as nobody enjoys a fruitless convo. So, if you're attending a baseball game featuring a team from your local community, make sure you know everything about the team, from its owners to the best player on the team. This information would come in handy when you strike up a conversation with a fan. This tip on how to make friends requires a bit of research and study. Be yourself. The fourth tip on how to make friends is to be authentic. We all hate people who are pretentious and put up a facade. so don't be that kind of a person. Make sure you are yourself. Don't pretend to love baseball when you rather prefer soccer or basketball. It would definitely show if you meet a true baseball fan. Stick to your passions and hobbies, and people who share the same things as you would definitely come around. Be a volunteer. The next tip on how to make friends is to volunteer. One of the places where strong bonds of friendships are formed is at charities. This is because, unlike regular work, volunteering requires passion. So, when people who have similar passions are united towards achieving a common goal, making friends becomes easier. Such friendships become deeper if maintained over time and more meaningful. While volunteering, make sure you form an aura of friendliness around you, so people can easily approach you and make friends with you. Be open to all, and remember to have a meaningful conversation whenever you're approached. The sixth tip on how to make friends is to be open-minded. We live in a world of people with diverse beliefs, backgrounds, and opinions. Even people in the same group with similar interests still have divergent views on peculiar matters about the group, so it pays not to be judgmental or close-minded. Learn to accept people for whoever or whatever they are, and love them. This doesn't mean you should necessarily adopt their lifestyles or pretend to be like them. The idea is to accept them regardless of their backgrounds and not allow prejudice and bigotry to stand in the way of friendship. Take the initiative. The seventh tip we'd like to share with you on how to make friends is to be outgoing. Instead of waiting for someone to ask you out, take the initiative. It doesn't have to be a date. It could just be a casual outing where you just get to hang out with the person. Taking the initiative is a sign that you really value the person and would like to give the person the opportunity to be part of your life. It gives the impression that you are in for the long haul. You even get the opportunity to make a proper assessment of the person before you commit to a long-term friendship. A good way to make friends is to be outgoing, but a better way is to take the initiative. Be a friend. The last tip on how to make friends is to be a friend. You can only make a friend if you are a friend. Everyone is looking for a friend they can trust, a friend they can rely on in rough times, a friend who has got their backs, come what may. A trustworthy and loyal friend who won't betray them for all the treasures in the world. So, if you want to make a friend, then the ideal is to be a friend. Be the friend that offers the shoulder to cry on, that supports the friend through thick and thin, that celebrates the victories of the friends, and is the voice of encouragement and support during defeat. Be the friend who can be trusted with deep secrets, who offers a listening ear and offers great advice. Be the friend that can be relied on, who is truthful and, above all, authentic. To make friends and to have deeper, meaningful bonds is to be a friend. Learn how to be a friend and you'll find a great friend. There are several tips on how to make friends, like joining and being a regular contributor to groups on social media. Others include joining fraternities and clubs. All these are great ways of making and maintaining awesome friends who will work with you through life's journey. And this brings us to the end of today's video on how to make friends. Thanks for watching.